On the southeastern coast of Bali, where paradise is carefully maintained, there exists a place that wasn't meant to be forgotten. Hidden behind rusted gates and the dense jungle lies the remains of an unfinished dream. This is Taman Festival Bali. Once envisioned as a world-class attraction, now abandoned, and slowly being reclaimed by nature. In the late 1990s, Taman Festival Bali was designed to be unlike anything else on the island. A sprawling entertainment complex, blending culture, wildlife, and cutting-edge technology. Visitors would experience a zoo, theatrical performances, and a futuristic night show powered by an arsenal of lasers. When it quietly opened in October of 1997, the park was considered both beautiful and ahead of its time. Though some attractions were still under construction, the scale of the project was undeniable, larger and more lavishly funded than anything Bali had ever seen before. But its timing could not have been worse. Just before the park opened in July of 1997, a financial collapse in Thailand triggered what would be known as the Asian financial crisis. The effects spread rapidly across the region, hitting Indonesia's economy hard and causing the rupiah to plummet. At the same time, political unrest began to shake the country, and tourism, the lifeblood of Bali, dropped sharply. Taman Festival Bali had expected around 1,200 visitors per day. In reality, it struggled to attract even 200 on weekends. For just a few months, the park limped on, fighting against forces far beyond its control. Then, on Friday the 13th, March of 1998, disaster struck. The park's centerpiece, a $5 million laser system, was struck by lightning. The damage was catastrophic. Insurance failed to cover the loss, and with mounting financial pressure, the dream began to collapse. And by the year 2000, Taman Festival Bali officially closed its doors. What followed was not a demolition, but silence. The park was left standing, untouched and unmaintained. Over time, nature began to reclaim what was built. Trees forced their way through concrete, vines wrapped around steel, and entire buildings were slowly consumed. Today, what remains is less a theme park and more a ruin. A place where the boundary between man-made and natural has all but disappeared. Information about Taman Festival is surprisingly scarce. Much of its story survives not in official records, but through word of mouth. Locals speak of the park with a mix of curiosity and unease. Many claim the site is haunted, describing strange noises, shadows moving through empty buildings, and an atmosphere that feels unsettled. Whether these stories are real or simply born from the silence depends on who you ask. But there's another story emerging. According to the locals, the park may not remain abandoned for much longer. There are talks of a rapid transformation coming within the years, including demolition and possibly a complete redevelopment on the site. If true, this place, frozen in time for decades, may soon disappear entirely. Taman Festival Bali is more than a failed theme park. It is a snapshot of a moment in history where ambition collided with reality. A reminder that the greatest visions can be undone by forces beyond control, and that time always has the final word. For now, it still stands, quiet, decaying, and surrounded by stories. But perhaps not for much longer, because soon Taman Festival may vanish, once again becoming something new.